the thoughtful webinar. I was really excited and happy, of course, to be part of this webinar of our beloved partner, Smart Partners Consulting. And it is nice meeting all of you. Nigeria has a special place in my heart. I've been in contact with so many people from Nigeria, and of course, as I said, a very special place in my heart. I am happy to be part of this webinar just to share more insight about PECB, the certification, the accreditation, the courses that you might get from our partner, Smart Partners Consulting. As you know, they are an authorized PECB partner, meaning that they can, of course, resell our courses, and you can conduct PECB training courses through our partner, in this case, Smart Partners Consulting. So Tiana, I don't know if you're gonna continue or if I should share my screen. Because I have a little presentation, and then of course we can discuss further.
Fantastic. You can go ahead. You have the screen.
Yes, of course. Just a second. Okay. Can you confirm that you can see my screen?
Yes, I can see it from my hand. Good.
Perfect. So building your career with PECB certification, I already was really impressed by the whole theme and the webinar that we worked together with Tione. And once again, Tione, thank you for your invitation. So before we start talking about career payment and the value of certification, I would like to briefly just explain more about PECB, who we are, and how we work. So basically, PECB is a globally trusted certification body. We are an international company that we operate in the whole world through our partners, like in this case with our partner, beloved partner, Smart Partners Consulting. We offer training courses in different areas. We have around 200 training courses in our portfolio that, of course, Tiani will make sure to send a follow-up email with all of you to share our course catalog. We are a global recognized body, which this is very important for every professional who takes, who is thinking to conduct any training or to follow any training, to be part of any training courses. Of course, the accreditation is the main point that any candidate, any professional should look into. As you probably know, PECB is a global certification body. We are accredited under ISO 17024 for individuals, and we hold accreditation from different prestigious accreditation bodies such as EAS, UCAS, IF. UCAS is a United Kingdom accreditation service. EAS is an American accreditation service, and so on. KAB, ANAB. So these are very prestigious accreditations that we hold, meaning that every individual or professional who gets certified from PECB, their certification is globally recognized. So as you probably are seeing here in the slides, key domains of our training courses include information security and cybersecurity, privacy data protection, from artificial intelligence to governance risk, quality, health and safety, also digital transformation, that I think they have great potential in Africa in general, but especially in Nigeria. What does all this mean for you? It means strong credibility, trust, and market positioning. So we here at PECB, we believe in flexibility. So as you can see, it's very, for anyone who wants to join PECB courses, wants to join our partner here to enroll in training classes, you can have different delivery formats, and we try to make it as flexible as we can. For example, you can follow training courses or be part of training courses in classroom training, which is a traditional classroom experience with a PCB trainer. You can also follow a virtual classroom, which is a live online delivery format. It reaches participants from different regions, and you can conduct the training online using Zoom, Microsoft Office, or whichever platform that you might prefer, or your, this case, smart partner would of course prefer. So you can find a platform which you both feel more comfortable, and you can conduct the training courses. Also, another way of flexibility is also self-study and e-learning. With self-study, this is totally a self-paced delivery format, meaning that the partner in this case will assign you the training course materials. You will be enrolled in the class. You will have access to training materials, and you will study on your own at full flexibility from anywhere in the world that you are. You can follow and be part of training courses, and of course learn at your own flexibility, at your own time. So I truly, me myself, before I was part of PECB, I took some courses in self-study, and I was highly impressed because myself personally, I very value the flexibility and arranging my own time. Also, there's e-learning courses that you can be enrolled in. E-learning courses are similar with self-study. You will have access to training course materials, but also you will have access to pre-recorded video by our top PCB trainers. It's important to notice that for all delivery formats, you will have, once you're enrolled, you will have a lifetime access to the training materials as long as you have an active PCB member account. This is very valuable, especially for someone who looks to continue their career and wants just to review all the materials and go back into learning again and just reading, going through materials. You will always have access to the training materials, and this is, I believe, very valuable. It's also worth mentioning that you can take PCB exams in different formats, in two formats to be specific. You can take the exam in online as an online exam, which you will be conducting from your own at your computer. Excuse me. You will be able to schedule the online exam from the member dashboard, or you can also schedule the exam as a paper-based exam, meaning that in this case, our partners, Smart Partners Consulting, will be organizing you the paper-based exam, where you would have to go to their, I'm assuming, offices or whichever, wherever they see it more convenient, and take the exam in person. This is another way of flexibility that we offer to the candidates, which we believe that is very important for them to feel comfortable, of course, and manage their own time if they wish, for example, for self-study and e-learning. But if they wish to follow on in-class and training, traditional face-to-face with a PCB trainer, of course, that's another way, that's another great way of conducting a training course. So regarding the job market, as we know, degrees alone are not enough anymore. Experience alone is not enough anymore. And employers want to have real skill, real security, real compliance, process improvement in governments, and of course, audit support. With PCB certification, with PCB courses, you will show the employees that you understand security, you understand risk and compliance, and you're ready to progress and improve in any way possible. So why would you choose ISO certification? We are global. They're used globally by organizations. So the certification will not only be valuable in Nigeria, but it will be valuable around the world. For example, its practical structures and applicable. It demonstrates capability and not just theory. It improves organizational performance, and of course, it reduces risk. So I just choose some courses that I think are very valuable, especially for Africa region, but of course for Nigeria as well. I chose, for example, the Quality Management System 9001. This training course is perfect if it process designs improvement. It's an internal auditing, and it's a corrective action. It's customer satisfaction, and of course it focuses on performance monitoring. The idea is that you can take training courses depending PCB training course in different levels. For example, if you are an entry-level staff, or you're newly graduates, or you don't have any experience, you would need to go with the foundation level. If you have experience, if you are a manager, an auditor, or a senior level staff, of course, you can follow lead auditor and lead implementer courses. All of our PCB courses are offered and tailored in different levels that you can find yourself. Doesn't matter the level that you have. For example, as I mentioned, if you don't have any experience, the foundation level would be perfect for you. If you have experience in your senior level, of course, you need to go with a manager and lead level. So this is another way of making the best out of our PCB courses and everyone finding themselves in those courses. Then we have the information security management. This is perfect for risk assessment. It's security control selection, policies and procedures, audit preparation and governance, and also personal data flow mapping is perfect for privacy risk analysis. For data protection controls, it aligns with globally privacy expectations. Of course, even the information security levels comes in different, the course, I'm sorry, it comes with different levels, starting from foundation level to manager, lead auditor, and then a lead implementer. So depending on the level that you are on your career, we are here to support you to go further ahead with PCB courses offered from our partners here, Smart Partner Consulting. And of course, AI. We believe that AI is the future. The future is already here, and especially in Nigeria, it has great potential. So I would really suggest all of you to go and look into PCB courses, especially the AI management system 40,001. It's AI risk assessment, it's ethical and responsible AI practices, it's monitoring and compliance, it focuses on governance and monitoring. So basically, we believe that in the near future, all companies will require some knowledge in AI, because as I mentioned, as we all know, the AI is the future, and the future is already here. As we know, AI has touched all of our lives, and we use it people use it daily in different ways. And why not taking it further with PCB courses and making it the best out of that you can. And of course, there's risk management and compliance manager, for example, for identifying risk, assessing impact and likelihood, building risk register, supporting leadership decision. And then we have the courses that focus on developing compliance framework, supporting audit and auditors. So this is another way that you can take advantage of PCB courses depending on your career and where you stand and which area you would be more likely to focus on. So with PCB courses, of course, as I mentioned in the beginning, with PCB, everyone recognizes PCB courses, every employee in the world, not only in Africa. We have a great presence in America, in Europe, in Latin, basically all around the world. So with PCB courses, someone who holds a PCB courses, it has a faster career advancement. Of course, they will advance faster than someone who does not have an ISO certification. It's an international competitiveness. It has an opportunity in consulting and auditing, and in general, to be honest, of course, someone who has a PCB or in general an ISO certification has a higher earning potential than a professional who does not. And then why professionals choose PCB? I think this is very clear. I think the presence in that we have in Africa, in Nigeria, as you probably all know, talks for itself. It has a global recognition certificate. It's internationally accredited, as I mentioned at the beginning, by IAS, UCAS, and so many other more certification bodies that I mentioned. And their certificate, the individual certification is globally recognized thanks to this accreditation. It has strong employers' trust, as we know. Every company trusts PCB generally, and of course values ISO certification training courses. And of course, it's practical and it's career-focused programs. I just wanted to take also the chance to inform all of you and to invite you to join in our time at Dubai event that is going to happen in March from 25 to 27 on site and to April 2026 online. Here is going to be the official launch of certified artificial intelligence manager course that is designed for professionals leading and governing AI initiatives, and not only. So I really would like to see all of you in Dubai. Of course, if you have the chance, I will make sure to send all the information via email for this event. And then we have the same event in Morocco coming in May 2026. The exact date will be shared soon in our social media. So this was from my side. Once again, thank you so much for the invitation, and it was a pleasure to be part of this webinar. Tioni, again, thank you so much for having me. And if someone has any questions, please feel free to ask them.
Fantastic, Hart. Thank you. I know you're very straight to the point. You are time conscious. You're a businessman, and you just go straight to the point. And this is a very great opportunity for everyone participating on this call this afternoon, Nigerian time. And it's an opportunity for us to look at doing better in 2026 with our career. And if there is any greater time that you need to particularly be project, focus on yourself, I think this is the best time. The first quarter of the year, roll out your plans, and you need to just say, I want to get better globally. The world has become a global village. You can get a great job with some globally recognized certificate because they are not the type you can just pick outside.
Okay, of course, yeah. And as I mentioned, the flexibility, it's very easy to get enrolled in training courses through our partner here, Smart Partners. It's very easy and straightforward process to use the platform and to follow the training courses. Training course materials are developed especially from PECB, and we have a huge team who constantly works in developing new courses, but also updating the ones that we have for the moment. Of course, you will have access to training course materials, and you will have latest and a version of ISO courses. And as I mentioned, if you do not wish to, or you don't have the time because you work, we understand. You have family, you work. We are aware of let's say life in this case. So we offer them in self-study and e-learning delivery format, where you can follow them at your own pace and study on your own. And of course, from the comfort of your house, or maybe when you have free time in your office, you can follow the training course materials, you can follow the videos, and then schedule the exam. It's also worth mentioning that you will have 2 exam attempts, meaning that if you fail the first one, you have another one, another retake exam that you can take to pass the exam, and you have up to 1 year from the enrollment to finish the exam. And what's important, as I mentioned also in the presentation, is that you will have a lifetime access to the training course materials until you have an active PCB member account. I think this is another great value that we offer to candidates, and having access to the materials for a lifetime and going back to review them at your convenience. I think it's a great plus to have and to get certified from ISO.
Okay. Okay, I want to know the acronym of PECB. I couldn't remember the exact acronym and it's not mentioned in the presentation. They want to find out the full meaning of PECB.
Professional Evaluation Certification Board. That's what PCB stands for.
Did you get that, Isma? Yeah. Professional Evaluation Certification Board. Usman, I believe you're fine. So if you want me to type it there on the chat room.
I can type it too, if you just give me a second.
Yes, yes. I mean, let us type it together. We're excited about PCB. Professional. Fantastic. Done. Good.
Okay.
Joyce even made it faster. Thank you, Joyce. Great. So that is what it means. And we'll be dropping a link on the chat room. We'll be dropping a link on the chat room, and that link is for you to fill. Let us get your interest. Just fill the courses you show you have interest in. But we got a question yesterday before now. Fantastic. PCB enrollment form is there. Yeah, and the question is for HR professional, which of the PCB certification do you recommend for them to do?
Okay, so basically, they will have a lot of choices. They can start with 9001. Why not 27,001 as I mentioned, and so on, depending on your focus that your client wish to proceed. Of course, even AI, the integration of AI in HR, I think is very actual, and it's, as I mentioned in the presentation, is the future. So they have a very range of different courses that they could follow.
Fine. A question is here again. So, what is the duration to complete the course on average? How long? Self-study, e-learning?
Yeah, so it depends. It depends on the level. For example, the foundation level is only a two-day training course. Lead levels are usually 5-day training courses. But of course, you can do it at your own pace. I mean, if you will be in communication with our partner here, Smart Partners, if you want to have the foundation level for 3 or 4 days, that is totally fine. Depending on the schedule. I see a comment here. Foundation learning is a 2 days. Yes, foundation level is a 2-day training course.
Okay. I think there is another question here. I think that has been taken care of. So for those in HR practice, because HR is driven by processes and procedures a lot,
exactly.
9001 is a very
Hello, Tiani, can you hear me?
I believe he has issues with his network. We will back in the minutes.
Okay, no worries. Okay, then we're gonna wait for Tione. I can read some of the questions. Again, PECB, it stands for Professional Evaluation Certification and Certification Board. For an account, some of the courses that might be interesting to follow might be business continuity. It's ISO 22301. Also 9001 would be another great fit for accountant. The lead auditor, of course, and the lead implementer level. If you are more focused in other specialization, you can of course follow the ISO 37001 anti-bribery management, and 31000 risk management would be a great fit for accountant as well. Hello, Tiani again. Hello, Tione.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, someone asked if there are HR audit costs is what level? Okay, Shay.
Okay, if I can answer this, Tione, for example, for HR audit courses, you can follow Human Capital Management, which is a HSM course that we offer, and of course, you can also follow ISO 31000 risk management training courses. It's usually HR audit often involves in identifying risk in policy, so this would be a great course for you. But why not even the compliance management course, which is great because it focuses on building compliance systems that I think it's important for an HR audit.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks, Herb. Any other question? So if I may ask, how many of us are looking at, signing up for, there is a discount program currently on ground between now and the 1st of March for any of the, and it's specifically for the people in Nigeria right now. So it's an opportunity for you to go to the link we've shared and fill the form so they can take advantage of the discounts that we are currently offering now. For human capital development strategy, which of the courses would you recommend? There is a question here from Joyce.
Okay, yes, I can see now the course. You can search the courses in our website. I would say the course about human resources, human capital resources would be a great fit. And also 9001 would be also a great fit for you, and why not even 30414 if I'm not wrong, because as I mentioned in the beginning, we offer 200 training courses, and I believe that each one of you here would find yourself in one of them, and it aligns perfectly with your path and your career in general. Probably Tiani will make sure to send the course catalog that you can find in our website as well. But to make it more convenient for you, Tiani will probably his team will make sure to send the training catalog so you can review it at your own.
Okay. Someone is asking for HSC, which one will you support? Health and safety.
Health and safety.
We have ISO 45001.
Exactly.
Yeah, occupational health and safety.
Exactly.
That is for you.
That would be perfect For you, it comes in different levels from foundation till lead auditor, lead implementer level.
And for those of you in environmental management, which also speak, you can do 14001 environmental management system, EMI. It's also a very fine course for those of you in oil and gas space, in the production manufacturing space, that
You're
you
welcome,
release a
Joyce.
lot of, yeah, you welcome a lot of, you send a lot of waste into the environment. So you can do a 14001 environmental management. It's also a good field for you. Okay, it appears, are we fine? Is any other question? There is a link here. You can enroll, then we can take the conversation. There is a WhatsApp group also. You can join the WhatsApp group and we can take the conversation off there. That is where we are going to share the brochure, all the courses, the PCBRs, and we can attend to you one-on-one for any inquiries you want. And if you're willing to start with your self-study, we have some discounts already. This is not a platform to discuss the discount, but when you show your interest, when you fill the form, then we can discuss the discount. Is from now to 1st of March that you can take advantage of that discount. You can do your self-study, you can do your e-learning, and if you want a trainer-led session, we have very good, any on building construction. Yeah, someone is asking.
Yeah, I think they could follow the health and safety program as well. Of course, would be a great addition for you, Charles.
Yeah. And there's also an ISO. I don't know the nomenclature for project management.
Yes.
So you can, yeah, there is an ISO for project management also, which is very good also for people in the construction space. You can do that also. Are we going to pay? Yeah, the training is, you have to pay for your certification program. The training and the certification comes together. So you will need to pay for it.
It's worth mentioning that it comes together as a package, including 2 exam attempts. Tiana, just to make it clear to the potential candidates that, as I mentioned in the presentation and of course in our discussion, you will be able to after conducting the training to enroll in the exam either online or paper based. Online, you can schedule the exam at your own dashboard in your own member account, and you can do it online, basically. If you wish for a paper-based exam, Tiani here would be more than happy to organize the exam for you, so you can take it in person as a paper-based. And it's also worth mentioning that you will have 2 exam attempts. Once again, if you fail the first one, you're eligible to have another retake up to 1 year from your enrollment.
Fantastic. Someone in Nigeria is asking, do you create opportunity to work with some organizations overseas?
Well, as I mentioned in the presentation, ISO certifications, PCB courses, and PCB certificates are globally recognized. So any organization, or even overseas, even in Europe, even in America, they will recognize PCB certificate, and they will look for someone who has an ISO certification to be their employee. So I think your chances to work overseas would increase with a PCB ISO certification.
Fantastic. And you can always have, after the certification, you can get the badge of PCB.
Yes, and once passing the examination, of course, you will receive a PCB certificate issued directly from PCB.
Fantastic. And you optimize that one on your LinkedIn, and a lot will happen there.
Exactly. You will gain reach from different organizations who they require, actually here in Europe where I'm based, most of the companies, they require for their employees to have ISO certification in their resume, in their CV. So I think this would be a great opportunity for you to follow, to be on top with trends that are going all around the world, even and not only in Nigeria.
Fantastic. Yeah, thank you so much, Hal.
Thank you,
You've
Joyce.
really
It's
done
really
a
nice to
wonderful
hear that.
job. Joyce, thank you so much. And everyone that has been on this call this afternoon, it's a short webinar. We've just spent 41 minutes, and I believe we've gone straight to the point. And so people can continue with their work for the day.
Of course.
Yeah. Do you have
And
here?
what course can be taken for growth in communication sector? For communication sector and growth, there can be, you can find yourself in different courses. You can also find yourself in maybe project management courses, ISO 21502, and so on. But of course, I will make sure Tiana will make sure to send the catalog that you can explore. And then if you need any guidance, our team will be here to assist you and to help you in deciding in which training course would align better for you.
Fantastic. Adedoyin, we will not be able to share prices here, how much it is. Just join the WhatsApp group, please. And you have the link and you tell us the cost. Then we have a one-on-one conversation to educate you on the best one for you and in line with your budget. So when you join the group, then we will give you details as regards how much it is. Thank you so much. Trust you understand. And we will be rounding up now. If there is no any other question in the next 30 seconds, I want us to appreciate the presence of our guests today. All things being equal, we'll be having more conversation like this as we go
Of
ahead.
course.
Thank you so much, Ahmed, for appreciating. Let us appreciate him, and we appreciate each and every one of us for coming to this call, using your break time, I believe, your lunch hour to do this. And we really appreciate. Without you, there will not be this call. Thank you, and let us take the conversation to the WhatsApp group and for us to continue having this great educational transformation conversation. There's nothing, too much for you to invest in your human capital development and making yourself more relevant, especially in this age of AI. We want to see a lot of people, those of you in the banking, fintech space, it's time for you to become ISO certified in that area. Thank you so much, each and everyone. Do anybody want to say anything? I can see somebody, Ibikule. Do you want to say anything? I will leave the stage for somebody that just want to give us a vote of thanks and say, thank you for this moment. Can we get a word from a male or a female person here? Can we, before we leave the call?
Yes, I really want to. My name is Shay Strong, and I really want to thank Mr. Tijani for the opportunity given to us to learn directly from PCB, and also in thank PCB certified personnel. Thank you very much for joining the call and exposing us to this great information at this time. Thank you. God bless.
It was my pleasure. Thank you for your kind words. I am honored to be here among you. And of course, thank you, Tiani, once again for inviting me and everyone who joined. I really had a good time. And I'm sure that our road are going to cross again. And we're going to have other calls like this. I would be happy to attend. And of course, I will be even happier to see all of you hold an ISO certification in your hands, because as we mentioned, all the webinar, we showed you the importance. And if you need any further information or clarification from my end, Tiani, please feel free to share my contact information with all of them. I would be open for any question, any discussion that you might need. But of course, our partner here, Smart Partners Consulting, is more than capable to handle any inquiries that you might have regarding PCP courses, and basically will be in a very good hands of our beloved partner here. here. Once again, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Tioni. It was a pleasure, and looking forward to doing this again. Why not?
Yeah, thank you so much, Harold. You've
My
become
pleasure.
a partner that has become a brother. Thank you.
My pleasure. Likewise. Thank you so much. Have a good day,
Yeah.
everyone, and I hope to hear from all of you, and once again to see you be part of the PCB family, PCB certification, and why not our road might cross in the future, and